Courtney Cox here with Nick Goss. And Nick, it's time to talk NFL draft. We've got the Super Bowl coming up, Patriots and Falcons. So that means after the Super Bowl, our next focus will be on the draft. So we're going to do a little bit of a mock up what you think is going to happen. Let's start with first overall.
I think it's going to be Myles Garrett. The Cleveland Browns really need a defensive end who can rush the passer, stop the run. They were in the bottom third of both pass defense and rush defense. I think Garrett has the work ethic and talent to be just as productive as Jadeveon Clowney and Joey Bosa, two defensive ends are recently taken with top 3 picks. If they take Myles Garrett, they just re-signed Jamie Collins. They have Joe Hayden as a shutdown corner. I think that's a good foundation for the Browns to have future success on defense. I think with those 3 players, they have a good foundation moving forward.
All right, now let's talk quarterbacks. It's got to be Deshaun Watson, right? A national championship.
I actually think it's Mitch Trubisky of North Carolina.
Man.
To be honest, this quarterback class is pretty awful. There's no Jared Goff, Carson Wentz, super prospect. Definitely no Andrew Luck, RG3 type prospect. Trubisky, I think, is probably the best of the group. 30 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. He was pretty underwhelming in the bowl game, though. They lost to Stanford. And really, if you need a quarterback and you're a general manager, I would call the Patriots and trade for Jimmy Garoppolo. I think he's much better than any quarterbacks in this draft. If you have a top 15 pick and you really need a quarterback, I would just phone Bill Belichick because I trust Garoppolo over any of the quarterbacks in this draft.
Wow, well, I'll disagree with you on that one. So let's talk about Patriots in particular. What are they looking for in this draft?
I think tight end is a position they might want to shore up. Rob Gronkowski's injury history is definitely a concern. Martellus Bennett is able to be a free agent after the season. So all of a sudden you might not have a lot of depth at a position the Patriots really value. So I think O.J. Howard of Alabama is a really good fit. He's an excellent blocker. He catch passes. Obviously played in a lot of big games for Alabama. Really shined in their college football playoff games, particularly the national championship game last year. So he's obviously very well coached under Nick Saban for the last few years. So I think he would be a good fit in Belichick and Josh McDaniels' offense.